What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. As you guys can see, I am currently back at home. Yep. Lighting's still terrible. That's never going to change, unfortunately. Also, I got scratched at work. That's what this is. Get your minds out of the gutter. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some books that I think would be really fun to read during the holiday season that aren't necessarily Christmas books. I actually don't know where my Christmas books are. I could have sworn I had a few, but I don't see them on my shelf. That being said, all of the books that are in Pennsylvania got left in Pennsylvania, except for The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, something like that. Yeah, which is currently next to my bed. Also, there's not gonna be very much makeup related stuff until I get back to Pennsylvania. Like my empties, my Project Pan, like everything like that is going to be like on hold until I get back home on the 6th. So yeah, anyway, here are the books. If I don't have the first book because that's in Pennsylvania, I will be showing up another book. Yeah, and I think that only applies to one book here, so I'll just start with that one. So first, I have A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. I think the first book is Things I Wanted to Say. This is a really cute, like, academic book. There's another book that I wanted to show. I forgot where it is. Anyway, really cute academic book, academic romance. This is the only one, I think, on this list that's spicy. So this is specifically for my spicy girlies who like academia. You can also totally read like a Colleen Hoover book if you want worse writing. But she doesn't write about academics. So yeah. Moving on, I have House on the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. This was a 5-star book for both me and my mom, and also one of my friends. I love this book. I don't know why T.J. Klune is considered controversial now, but I love this book. This is just a really cute, it's kind of like following a social worker who goes to this house of monsters. They're not monsters, they're just kids, but they all have like special powers, kind of like very similar to like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It's like that, but a little bit less about war. Yeah, there's also some LGBTQ plus rep in here, so if you haven't read it, I recommend. Next, I have Up to This Point by Jennifer Longo. I feel like I talk about this book so much on my channel. This is about a ballerina, and when I think of ballet, like I think of like Christmas time. I love ballet. It's about a ballerina who didn't make it into like her dream ballet school, and she decided instead to go on like a science expedition to Antarctica and watch penguins. And there's just like a lot of really like fun little like snippets of both like science and biology as well as ballet, and I think it gives a really good insight to it's not the end of the world if your dream doesn't come true. Just try something else. Next, I have The Other Side of Perfect by Mariko Turk. This is following another ballerina, and her name is Alina Keeler. I don't know if it's Alina or Elena. I'm so bad at like pronouncing names that aren't like traditionally spelled. Like McKinsley kills me, but yeah, it's A-L-I-N-A, Alina Keeler. She broke her leg, and she is pretty much trying to figure out what to do to get back in into the ballet world. And like she's trying to figure out like there's like a bunch of like fun things and like normal things to do outside of dance. I have 2 more romances here that were kind of like hidden under the stack. First I have Emergency Contact by H.K. Choi, C-H-O-I. This is actually recommended to me by a friend, and essentially these 2 people, Penny and Sam, their names are very big on Mac. Penny and Sam are texting each other, and you're kind of seeing them live life like over the phone. I don't know if they ever met in real life. I don't remember if they ever met in real life before like getting their numbers, or if they like met over the internet or something like that. But like towards the end, like it'll become like a dual POV, but like they're actually interacting with each other and it's not just over the phone. and you're kind of just like figuring out like how to essentially live long distance when you don't have to. Next, I have Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I have 3 copies of this book. I love this book. This book is amazing. I have seen the movie so many times. I have read this book about 8 times this year. But yeah, we're basically following the president's son and the Prince of England, and they're falling in love, and they fell in love in December. Actually, I think they fell in love on January 1st. Yep. So basically, if you just want like a cozy little romance, I recommend this. Next, I have like one kind of like, it's not fantasy, but it would probably fall under the fantasy sci-fi category. So basically, we have a vampire and a vampire watcher, or like, I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard not to like flesh. And a vampire, like, I don't even really know like what to call it, because it's not a hunter, but it's not like another vampire. Like, it's not like a, I don't know, she's like an aid of death, and she's basically trying to help this girl overcome like becoming a vampire, and like not like overcome, but like get used to becoming a vampire and living in like that weird like stage. And like there's like a whole other plot twist to it, and it's just a cute little cozy sapphic romance. I literally bawled my eyes out. And lastly, this goes for pretty much any dystopian world ever. I'm just gonna hold up Harry Potter because this is the nicest copy of a dystopian I have. But yeah, you can read pretty much anything like Harry Potter, Divergent, Hunger Games, The Maze Runner, Twilight, Percy Jackson. I just feel like all of those are very like Christmas time, very winter, cozy things to watch or read. Maybe like Divergent, Hunger Games, and like Maze Runner are definitely more like a if that's your role. But I literally argued someone PowerPoint present that Harry Potter was a Christmas book, a Christmas story. Yeah, and then I also feel like it's a really good time for classics and poetry. So the 2 classics I have are Emma by Jane Austen. Please excuse my ugly copy of it. I'm pretty sure I have another copy somewhere. I just don't know where. And I also have The Great Gatsby, which is such a lovely book. I really want to get like a playwright copy of The Great Gatsby because I feel like I would absolutely eat that shit up. But this is just a normal little copy. I might actually end up reading this. So yeah, and then the 2 poetries that I have, this is more like author based rather than like 12 out of 10 like read these books. But I have Rupi Kaur and I have Robert M. Drake. Robert M. Drake is actually my favorite poet. I love him more than anything. I love tabbing the poems in here that I love. And then I have Homebody by Rupi Kaur. I'm not the biggest fan of Rupi Kaur much anymore because of some of the controversy revolving around her stories, but I do feel like that if you are just getting into poetry or you don't read it very often, that Rupi Kaur is a very good place to start. So yeah. Anyway, that is all the books that I have for today. I'm sorry if I seemed very sporadic or just kind of boring today. I didn't get home until midnight last night and I had to wake up pretty early today. So I'm also experiencing the difference of time zones. I feel like I'm an hour ahead and it's killing me. Okay, I didn't realize jet lag was so bad for only an hour time difference. But yeah, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. On my social media will also be down below, and I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye.